Ahem. Everyone, listen up. I have an important announcement to make. Far to the northeast, then farther to its outermost reaches, there lies a place named Shroud Forest. In Shroud Forest, time has apparently stopped.
Huh? What did you say?
You're saying time stopped? Hey!
Yes, that's correct. Time has come to a standstill in Shroud Forest. The wind has stopped. The clouds are motionless. Dewdrops on leaves won't fall. They just hang there, suspended. In Shroud Forest, time itself has truly stopped.
Time has stopped?
But how could something this awful happen? It's unthinkable!
Yes, the unthinkable has happened. Why has time stopped in Shroud Forest? Well, it's because Shroud Forest's time gear was stolen.
Huh?
The time gear was stolen?
That's what made time stop. Hey!
I heard it was possible, but now it's really happened.
I don't get it though. Why would anyone take a time gear?
Quiet, everyone! Officer Magnezone has already started an investigation. It's hard to believe that anyone would dare steal a time gear. But if one time gear can be stolen, the others may also be in danger. The officer asked to be notified immediately if we notice any suspicious characters. So keep that in mind. Let us know if you notice anything. That is all. Alright, everyone, here's to another busy day of work.
Hooray!
Oh, you there. You two, come here. You've become quite good at your work. I'm impressed with your capture of Drowsy. That was very admirable. So, you all will finally be assigned a mission worthy of a proper exploration team.
Really? Hooray!
Let me see your wonder map. Treasure Town is here. And over here is where we would like for you to investigate. See, there's a waterfall flowing here. And by all appearances, it's just an ordinary waterfall. But we've received intelligence that the waterfall may conceal a secret. And that's where you come in. We want you lot to investigate the waterfall and determine what's there. That's all. Do you understand what this mission entails? Good. Alright, I'll leave you all to thoroughly investigate the waterfall. Huh? What's wrong? You're shivering. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm okay. It's just the anticipation that's making me nervous. This will be the first time we get to do a real job as an exploration team. I'm feeling a little worked up. Oh, I feel like I'm going to burst from excitement. Let's do our best, Cindy.
Oh, Cindy! And Riolu too!
Huh? What's Chimecho doing there? Hello, what's going on here?
I just started an assembly here. Today, in fact.
Assembly?
Yes, for assembling your team. Have you ever considered adding members, Riolu?
Other members? Well, sure. It'd be cool to add other members. if there were more than just the two of us, it sure would help when we explore dungeons.
Well then, you need to start recruiting new members.
Oh? How do we start?
I'll just ring the friendship bell for you. Team Crescendo, here it goes. Hey, yeah! Now Team Crescendo has the power to recruit new members.
Really?
Yes, from now on, while battling Pokemon in dungeons, you may earn respect from some of them. And those Pokemon will then ask to join Team Crescendo. Once you have recruited a Pokemon, you can bring it along with you to dungeon explorations. To bring a Pokemon along, visit my assembly, then choose which member should join your team for the exploration. Always see me when you want to assemble a team that includes new recruits.
Oh wow! Thanks, Chimecho!
And now that too, we can recruit people now. Or Pokemon, not people. So I'm gonna head to Treasure Town first to stock up.
Huh? What's going on? There are stairs here! There's something written on the sign. Huh? What? Spinda's Cafe, a shop of hopes and dreams, opening soon. Win big, it says. Looks like a new shop will be opening soon. But hopes and dreams? I wonder what kind of shop this will be. Let's come back after it's open to find out.
Okay, and well, I'll tell you once I'm done stocking up. So I'm just gonna head to the Kecleon Market, and we are going to make a cut here. So see you in a bit. Okay, I'm all done. So I put that Petra Scarf on Riolu, and I brought a bunch of gummies with me. I'll explain why I brought them all with me, even though they're not my type, once I'm in the dungeon. So let's head to that Waterfall Cave Chatot told us to go to. So in this game, well, in Super Mystery Dungeon, you're sort of like railroaded along the plot, so you weren't allowed to grind. But in this game, you could grind before doing the story missions. Like, for instance, you'll see on the list here, I could go to anywhere, and that is the Secret Waterfall is the story dungeon. So I can grind in these 3 dungeons if I really wanted to, but we're gonna continue on with the story.
So this is the waterfall that supposedly has a secret. Ew! That waterfall's coming down hard. Try getting close to the waterfall, Cindy.
It's true. This is incredible. I can barely stay standing near this deluge. Ugh.
See? It's intense. If you were to fall under this waterfall, you'd probably be battered. I didn't think it would be pouring down this powerfully. Where should we even start looking?
Something seems familiar. It's that dizziness I felt before. It happened again. I saw something. But what did I just see?
Huh? What's the matter, Cindy? What? You had another vision? This time you saw a lone Pokemon leap into this waterfall? And not only that, there's a hidden cave behind the waterfall? But it looks like that water is coming down really heavily. Imagine if there was actually a solid cliff wall behind that waterfall. Ouch. If we tried to jump through, we'd be pounded badly. So, Cindy, what do you think? Is there really something behind this waterfall? Are you really convinced that there's a cave there? Well, okay. I'm putting my faith in you. Yes, I totally believe in you, Cindy. Yikes! Okay, I gotta be brave now. If I get scared and fail to leap through at full speed, I'll be smushed no matter what I do. If I'm doing it, I have to do it without hesitating. Be brave. Be the bravest ever. Ready. Let's go, Cindy. 3, 2, 1, now! Ah! Yeah, wow. What is this? Yes, it is a cave! You were right after all! Let's go explore this cave, Cindy. Let's see what secrets it holds.
Okay, so a lot of things. I put a Pecha Scarf on Riolu. See, it's on Riolu. He can't get poisoned anymore. And so with that cafe they saw earlier, that cafe of hopes and dreams, Explorers of Sky is actually pretty much the director's cut version of Explorers of Time and Darkness, meaning it's pretty much the same game with a lot of extra stuff to it, and that is one of the things. We'll see what that is later, though. Another thing we got was the assembly line, and recruiting Pokemon works a little differently than how it does in Super Mystery Dungeon, where you just get them for completing their missions. In this one, you fight them, and there's just a random chance they'll join you. I think it's dependent on level. You could also use some items to sort of boost the chance of them joining you. And it has to be your main character defeating the Pokemon, not your partner, in this case Riolu. So Cindy has to be the one to beat him. Also, in combination with that, different gendered Pokemon are on different floors. I think males are all on the odd floors, and females are all on the even floors. I don't know what that says about the genders, but whatever. There was something else I was going to talk about. But I forget. Oh, yeah. I brought all those gummies. So I'm just going to sort of stack them all on Cindy, because Riolu and Cindy are pretty much all I'm going to use in case I may be recruiting other Pokemon I just find. But you can't usually use the recruited Pokemon on story missions anyway. So, yeah, I'm just going to be buffing these two for the most part. I'm going to try to share them between them. But if they happen to share... Red Gummy, that will definitely be good on Cindy, because I think it correlates with fire. And my IQ went up significantly. And let's just give Riolu the yellow one. Oh, we got Status Checker. I forget what that does, but I don't feel like checking right now. But for now, let's go through this dungeon. And we had another vision, or Cindy did. It's pretty obvious who that Pokemon was who jumped through the waterfall. I don't know why Cindy can't put it together. These characters don't seem to be very bright sometimes. You'll see that later, too. There's one crowning moment of stupid in this game that just frustrates me to no end. Oh, he's getting attacked by a Poliwag. And did you see, like, Riolu when he was given the mission, his first expedition or whatever? He looked like he was about to cry. He's supposed to be happy, but he just looks like his goldfish died or something. That's our Riolu. He starts whining and crying all the time. Oh, I'd love that Wooper, but Riolu killed it. I want to try to recruit a new member. I'd love to do that. But I'd also like to get through the dungeon really fast. Priorities. Oh, Wishcath. I don't think I could, Oh, he hurts. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna need Norenberry. I'm only at 19 HP there. Okay, Riolu, you... Oh, he's mud slapping me! I gotta get out of dodge here. Or I need to find a wonder tile, that's what I need to do. And what do you know? I'm getting lots of money, too. I'd like a whooper. Come here, whooper. Well, I like stairs more than whoopers. We're getting through this dungeon. Whoa, we're getting really lucky with the stairs, too. This dungeon I don't think is very long. Oh, Psyduck! Let's just flame you. No, he doesn't want to join us. Oh, those water attacks, they hurt me way more than they did in Super with Mike. Let's just tackle him. Oh, we got him! Or got her, should I say. Yeah. You're joining, and we're gonna name you since I have the luxury of doing that now. What are we gonna name her? How about... let's see what I got to work with here. Oh god, I can't think of anything right now. Let's just put... Woo! It's a whooper, so... Woo! You Ric Flair. There we go. You're on our team. Woo! Welcome to Team Crescendo. So now we have 3, and in this game, you've probably noticed this for a while though, but we have 4 boxes down there. That's because in this game you can get 4 party members in a dungeon. I don't know how I feel about that because when there's lots of them, it gets really chaotic and just really messy, and you get separated, and it's just no fun.
Wow, look at that, Cindy! Look at all the gems sparkling! Whoa, look over there! It's a gigantic gem! Wow, I've never seen a gem this huge! This is an incredible treasure! Everyone will be amazed if we take this back! Nope, it's not budging. It's really stuck tight. Can you give it a try, Cindy?
Whoa! This is really stuck. It won't budge. Nope, no good.
So you couldn't move it either. But we can't just give up. If we try hard enough, we'll probably get some kind of result. I'm going to give it another go.
It's not budging one bit. Huh? Oh no. It's happening again. It's... But that was...
It's no good. I can't pull it out.
That's...
Huh? What's going on? It's a flood! Huh? What? Where are we?
Hi. Are you two okay? You plopped down from nowhere. Oh, you startled everyone.
Where are we?
This is the hot spring.
A hot spring?
Indeed. This is the hot spring. It works wonders on tired muscles and creaky joints like mine. Many Pokemon visit here. Tell me, youngster, have you a map?
Map? Oh, if you mean our wonder map, yes, we have one.
Unfold it for me. There. We are here. This is the hot springs location.
Oh, I see. The waterfall is here, so... Hey, check this out, Cindy! The water carried us all the way over here!
My goodness, it was the water that carried you all this way? What a long journey that must have been. Let the hot spring wash away your fatigue before you make your way home.
Good idea. We'll do that. Thanks, everyone.
Let me see if I've got this all straight. Behind the waterfall, there's a cave. In the deepest part of the cave, there's a gigantic gem. When you pushed on the gem, it triggered a trap of some kind. And surprisingly, you were flushed off to the distant hot spring. Is that the gist of your report?
Yes. It's really disappointing that we couldn't bring the gem back.
No! Emphatically no! This is a major discovery!
Really?
Undoubtedly. After all, the presence of a cave behind the waterfall? No one knew about that before now.
Oh, I see. We made a discovery.
When I had those dizzy spells, the shadow of that Pokemon I saw. That shape. I've seen that shape before. That shape, there's no mistaking it. That was Wigglytuff.
Your waterfall discovery is just amazing! The Guildmaster must be told.
What? What's wrong, Cindy? Huh? You're saying Wigglytuff may have been at that waterfall before?
No! Emphatically no! That's inconceivable! If that were so, the Guildmaster wouldn't have ordered you to investigate the place, right? However, since you insist, I will confirm it with the Guildmaster. Why would they want to spoil their discovery? How strange. I should be used to it by now. These apprentices are yet another strange crew, aren't they?
What was that, Chatot?
What? Oh, nothing at all. Anyway, I will go confirm what you told me with the Guildmaster. Please wait here.
So how did it go?
When I asked the Guildmaster, he mulled it over for a bit. And then he said,
"Oh, memories! Sweet memories! Ta!
And then he danced around a bit. And then he said,
Yes. When I think hard, maybe I did go there once."
And that's just what the Guildmaster said. To sum it up, it's just as Cindy suspected. He has indeed already been to Waterfall Cave.
Oh, okay. That's kind of disappointing. We really thought we discovered a new place. I wish Wigglytuff had told us right from the start.
The Guildmaster can be rather, erratic at times. Even I can't quite fathom what goes on in his head. Well, that's too bad for you. Nevertheless, I shall expect your best effort tomorrow.
Today was exhausting. I should go to sleep early.
We went through a lot today. But you know what? It was incredibly fun for me. Sure, there was that huge letdown. But it was our first exploration. I thought I was going to explode from excitement and anticipation the whole time. It made me realize I made the right decision in joining an exploration team. One day I'm sure I'll solve the secret of my relic fragment. That's the dream I have. If it ever came true, I'd surely faint from sheer happiness. But seriously, thanks. I can explore because of you, Cindy. Yes. Be brave. Be the bravest ever! I'm the biggest chicken around, and even I managed to work up the courage. And it was all because you were with me. Seriously, thanks. Oh yeah. You know, I was thinking. I noticed something about your dizzy spells, Cindy. You always seem to be touching something when they happen.
Come to think of it, Riolu's right. When I heard Azuriel scream,
We're sorry to bother you. Thank you so much.
and that other time.
Whoops. Oh, excuse me.
And when we were exploring Waterfall Cave.
Can you give it a try, Cindy?
It's true. It was always after touching something. That's when I got those dizzy spells. When I touch something, I see something connected to it. Right?
And there's one more thing. When we rescued Azuriel, you had a vision of the future. But this time, you saw Wigglytuff going into the cave, right? So that means... this time you saw an event that occurred in the past.
That's true.
In other words, Cindy, if you touch something, you see its past or future. You must have that kind of special ability. This could be something totally incredible. You could use it in lots of ways. Not just for exploring either. The ability could be useful for many things. It's fantastic, Cindy.
Well, yes, I guess that's true. But that doesn't mean I always get a vision every time I touch something. It would be useful if I could have visions when I wanted, but...
Hey, you two! The Guildmaster wants to see you right away. Guildmaster, I've brought you Team Crescendo. Guildmaster? Guildmaster?
Hiya! Your team went through a lot today. Yes, a lot. But don't worry, I'm keeping watch on your activities. I should tell you why I called you here. We're planning to mount a full expedition soon.
An expedition?
Yes, the Guild will go explore someplace far away. It's much harder than exploring our nearby area. That's why we need to prepare for the big trip properly. We carefully choose which guild members to go on the expedition.
Really?
Usually, we would never, ever consider rookies to be expedition members. But you two are working so very hard. That's why we're making a special exception this time. We decided to include you in the list of candidates for the expedition.
Really?
Now! You haven't been chosen as expedition members yet! There's still time before we set out on the expedition. If you fail to do good work before then, you cannot expect to be selected for the expedition.
I'm sure you two can do it. Try hard.
Yes! An expedition! Isn't it fantastic, Cindy? My heart is pounding all of a sudden. Let's try our best and make sure we get picked for the expedition. Hey, are you still up?
Yeah? Why? You look like you have something on your mind.
Yeah, I do. There's just something I need to know. I saw you go into the girls' room earlier when no one was there, and when I looked to see what you were doing, I saw you reading Sunflora's diary.
Oh, shoot. You saw that?
Yeah, I did. And even though I hate to do this, I have to ask. Why were you reading Sunflora's diary? You know how she gets when she even thinks someone else is sneaking a peek. She hates thinking that someone might be reading her diary. And here you are, reading it behind her back. Why?
Would you keep it down? Pokemon are trying to sleep and I don't want them hearing about this.
Sorry, that was a bit much. I'm not... Okay, I am sorta mad. But more than that, I just want to know why you're reading it. We constantly hear Sunflora worry that someone might be reading her diary, and here you are doing just that. We're fellow apprentices with her, so I think we should respect her privacy. Even if she has something interesting or is talking about us, we shouldn't be prying into her secrets.
I'm not... That's not what I'm trying to do.
Then what are you trying to do exactly? You can trust me, Cindy. Whatever it is, I'll try to understand.
It's embarrassing. Do you promise not to laugh?
Of course I won't laugh. I'd be a horrible friend to you if I did. Especially after all you've done for me.
Fine. I don't know how to read.
Oh, is that it? Wait. What? You don't know how to read?
Quiet! I don't want anyone else hearing about this.
But I could have sworn you've read before.
No, you've read everything for me. I haven't read a single thing.
What about the job board and the outlaw notice board? Aren't you always the one who picks the jobs we do?
Honestly, I just look at the pictures to see what dungeon has a lot of missions in it. If I see a lot of that horned mountain, I know there's a lot of missions in Mount Horn. If I see a lot of beaches, I know there's a bunch of missions in Beach Cave, that sort of thing. I don't actually know what missions we're going on. I just know there's a lot in one place. Why do you think I have you clarify what missions we're going on when we entered the dungeon? Otherwise, we'd walk right past our clients and I wouldn't even notice.
I never knew. I just thought you wanted to double check once we got in the dungeon. I didn't know you couldn't read.
That's why I've been looking at Sunflora's diary. I can sometimes hear her mumbling about what she's writing in there. So I wait for her to leave and then I read what she wrote. I'm hoping if I do that enough times, I might figure out how to read on my own. It hasn't really been working out that well, though.
Why didn't you ever tell anyone? I'm sure one of us could have helped you learn how to read.
Because it's embarrassing. Everyone else here can read just fine, and here I am, completely illiterate. I feel like I'm a kid or something around you guys. And I don't want Pokemon to look at me like I'm some helpless little kid. That, and it terrifies me. Why can't I read? Why wasn't I taught how to when I was a kid? I'm able to do everything else just fine, so it can't be my amnesia. I keep asking and asking myself these questions, and I'm afraid of what the answers might be. I don't know anything about my past, and things like this make me even more worried about it. I don't want to tell anybody because I don't want them asking why I can't read. They might think the same thing I'm thinking, and that thought scares me.
It might not have anything to do with your past at all.
What? You think so?
I can't say I'm positive, but think about it. You were once a human. That, and we don't know where you came from originally before I found you on that beach. Our writing might be completely different from the writing you were used to as a human, so it's possible that you can read, just not our writing. Maybe if we found some writing that you're familiar with somehow, you'd be able to read it easily. You just can't tell right now thanks to your amnesia.
Maybe, but I can't say I'm sure about that. I can't remember much, but I don't feel like I've ever learned how to read.
I'm not saying that's for sure either. I know about as much as you. You might have never learned how to read or just don't recognize our writing. I'm just saying you shouldn't worry about it too much. We'll hopefully learn someday who you were, and then we'll know why you can't read. Until then, we can't really say for sure, so there's no use worrying about it.
I guess you're right, in a way. I don't know for sure whether I was actually taught how to read or not. I might just have this feeling because I know I can't read here, and I don't remember ever reading.
See, exactly. And as for not being able to read our writing, I've got a plan for that.
You do?
Yeah, I'll teach you how to read.
All right. Sorry to sound so skeptical, but can you actually do that?
Honestly, I have no idea. I've never taught a Pokemon anything before. I'm no teacher. But I'm willing to try at least. If this is that important to you, then I'll try my best. I can probably at least teach you the basics, so you can learn on your own from there.
Thanks. If you can at least help, that'll be great. And I won't have to go constantly sneak peeks at Sunflora's diary anymore.
No problem. I'm happy to help.